Hello YouTube, I'm here to show you my collection with my friend Josh/Eden.
Hi?
Yeah, that's not his real voice, don't worry. He's been in my video before talking about the review of that Pokemon stuff I got from the Asian market. Like the gum and, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know very well what you're talking about.
Don't trust this fake voice. Anyway, I just wanted to show it to you, and I'm going to review it one by one, because I haven't done that before, and I usually don't show unboxings of these. Let's start at, of course, I Choose You Pikachu, which I was showing this on my TV when I was celebrating 6 years of being on YouTube. Last year. I'll show inside of the case, and so there it is inside the case. All of the ones prior to, I believe, our hero Meowth had Pikachu on the side. Do you notice that? But then they start having others. Do you notice?
Yes, I do.
Notice how they're yellow rather than red.
Well, this one's white.
That's not a main series one, so that counts. The Mystery Mount Moon, which was actually a later one I got, quite took a long time, and here it is inside. It did have wrapping on it originally, and you can look at the back right here, because there's many back pictures of these online. And you want to take an investigation? It says suitable for all ages. I think that's interesting to say that, instead of this video, you know, releases a lot of anime home media. Yeah, you're not going to read that. This camera doesn't focus on stuff up close very well.
Oh well.
But then, when you make it far away, the text is freaking tiny. Here's the Sisters of Cerulean City, which they all contain 3 episodes, and I'm not going to tell you which ones they come with, and I'm not going to try to make this focus. Maybe I will. But except for one of them comes with 4, and I'll show you that one later. And look, it's Pikachu and Sandshrew.
Silly.
It says 150 Pokemon out there, I just realized. And don't care about Mew, okay? Mew didn't have a Pokedex number for a while, until the events came along. So we can just say 150 catchable within games ones, and that Easter egg was
151 missing now.
Well, that actually wasn't intended in the first place. But Mew, that Easter egg wasn't even discovered until like 2002. So here's Poke Friends, where Ash gets the 3 starters. Yes.
And Charmander.
And the order of their Pokedex numbers too. 1, 4, and 7. I can't put this in properly. Get in there, you! These are packed pretty tightly. These drawers are not actually made to hold VHSs, but when I saw them at the Goodwill, they had some VHSs there, and I was like, they fit almost perfectly, except with this corner right here where they don't fit, but that's actually okay. Thundershock is the next one, so if you want to see all the sides, here they are with Pikachu. And one way I could tell that wrapping is not factory is how would they get that under the factory wrapping, that 50-cent sticker. This still has wrapping on it, if you can kind of tell, but the VHS was already open when I got it. And this is where Ash catches Krabby, remember?
Krabby.
Yes, and his Pikachu beats Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. You can only use one, whatever. I think you should be able to use all 6, just like in the games. And here is Seaside Pikachu, where Misty's Horsey is introduced, and a Slowpoke evolved into Slowbro. At the end of Island of Giant Pokemon. And in these 3 episodes, Beauty and the Beast would be in between those 3, but I got this from the library, I believe, this VHS, when they were selling off their VHSs. So, and I will be putting them all 3 on one VHS, I just don't have the computer I need to do that right now. I'll be getting it. Psychic Surprise does have a rip right there, and I got this at the Salvation Army. And a rip right there. Which has the 3 ghost Pokemon right there, but the thing is, this is actually more of like a next VHS one from Primate Problems, where he goes to the Lavender Town Tower. And look, Kadabra has a stab out of his eye. Look, you see it? I don't know if I did that, or if someone else did that, or if it was unintentional.
It was me this whole time.
What if I don't want to? And Primate Problems, Pikachu is pollen on his back.
He's buzzing.
And Primate loses a tail. Yes, this is just the back. So yeah, I'm not going to say the episode names. You go to Bulbapedia and search Indigo League VHS, and you'll get the page you want if you want to really figure out, but I am not going to tell you what episodes are on there. I'll just tell you that I bought most of these online, not all of them, though. Fashion Victims is next, where there's the introduction of Brox Vulpix and Missy Psyduck. Here's the front and inside. Duck. And this, I believe, isn't in the VHS shot or anything, but this is in episode 2. It's beak. It looks like a certain Asian ghost. Can you see it? Can you see it?
Maybe?
Maybe is good enough. The next is Fighting Tournament, where there's a little fighting tournament where Ash sends his Primeape and has someone else take care of his Primeape.
Forever.
Yeah, I never get seen again.
You've never seen it?
And Jesse and James, they have Arbok and Weezing at the final episode. And Ash also catches Muck.
You're welcome.
Here's the Great Race. I'm surprised this camera hasn't run out of battery already at 6 minutes and its battery is blinking. The Great Race. Dodrio is my favorite bird one that's just normal. Apparently, I'm just going to say about Dodrio since I'm here, most of them had gender differences starting in Gen 4. Would have the male one be all of them before that, but with Dodrio, it's the female one always, as the males have black necks. Did you know that? Maybe.
I think so.
And you can tell this is from the library. Look, I bought it. Like back in 2013 or so. That was like, along the Great Race and Seaside Pikachu were my first two. Here's Pikachu Party, which is next, which is interesting is I got one of these a while ago. I have 2 of the cases, but the thing is, I found one at Goodwill, but what was inside of it was Seaside Pikachu.
Look, it's a baby Pikachu.
Are you sure that's a baby one? It looks almost... Wait, yes it is. You're right, you're right.
Why, Game Freak, why did you have to make Pikachu?
Because it's cuter. And Ditto has defects, if you look here.
Ditto!
But, just a showing of the entire collection. Yes, my friend Josh is having coughing issues from doing his interesting weird voice.
No, I actually have phlegm in my throat.
He's faking that. As soon as he's off camera, he's going to go back to normal.
Are you sure?
Yes, almost. I'm almost 100% sure. The Poke Corral, although released way later, has Holiday Hijinks, which, according to Bulbapedia, it doesn't have an episode number because it was marked as a special non-episode when it aired on TV. Including in Japan. It was delayed not just in the US, but Japan too. And it's interesting how Jinx is censored, even like here, which is a shot from the actual episode to have purple skin, but is not censored in the VHS itself. It's interesting, though, on the release of all episodes of Indigo Leauge on the DVD box set, Holiday Hijinks is not in it, but Snow Out is. Where Ash makes a snow cave. It says all 78 episodes, and that confused me. It's like, so shouldn't it be either 77 or 79? But nope, that's because that one isn't. But both those episodes were delayed despite the second not having Jinx in it. Here's Wake Up Snorlax, which when I was trying to take the wrap off, it kind of ripped here. I might put some tape there to fix that.
Yeah, you're probably...
And showing on the back how Eevee evolves, but just like the handbook's not telling you how. But just telling you what...
Lord, you obviously have to use either a Thunderstone, a Firestone, or a Waterstone.
Oh, I guess it does sort of say that. It does sort of say that you use a Thunderstone, but the handbooks don't tell you how to make them evolve. Not the modern ones anyway, the early ones did. And it's probably because we have internet these days, and the handbooks have no need to tell you how they evolve. Jigglypuff Pop is next, which has Ash getting Charmeleon.
Jigglypuff!
Yes, we know. It's interesting. Yeah, he's coughing from doing his weird voice that I didn't even ask him to do. I'm being honest, YouTube! And as you can see, Jigglypuff, if you've never seen this, gets angry from everyone falling asleep from not known gender, the songs. And then Jigglypuff uses a marker which has infinite ink in it to draw on their faces. Or just gets a new marker.
Refillable cartridges?
Yes, but it's not like with a cheap-looking marker like that it's necessary. It'd be cheaper probably just buy a new marker.
It's Pokemon. Anything can happen.
Yes, but not anything should happen. Here is the back of Charizard. I know there's a stamp there, whatever. But you can kind of see here's the 4 water rock Pokemon, and there's Aerodactyl.
Oh, look, it's Baby Cthulhu.
No, that is Omastar. I think he's referencing the Honest trailer. Jurassic Pokemon. I just realized this. And here's the case, the VHS inside. I don't think I showed that with Jigglypuff Pop. And yeah, Ash is Charmander evolves into Charizard, and everyone's so excited. Yeah, I think he had an overleveled Charmander is why it evolved so fast.
The XP grinding, man.
Whatever, who decided to keep it from evolving the entire time. Until, you know, that episode. Totally Togepi is next, which has a crack right there. I believe it did even when I got it. And it has a Stranger in the Strange Land, reference to We Didn't Start the Fire, where Togepi is from Johto, but it appears in Kanto, and likely, I think that was the first time anyone was seeing Togepi that didn't work for something to do with Pokemon. Our hero Meowth is next, and while it released after Picture Perfect, because at the end there's the Misty Mermaid, and the episodes on this are not put in the proper order, where it should go like Princess versus Princess, the Perfect Hero, and then the Case of the Canine Caper. And that's Lickitung there licking Pikachu. And there's the back and the front, and it actually has Meowth on the side rather than Pikachu. Meowth does not wear that outfit, if you're wondering, YouTube. And I'm at 11 minutes, my camera still is charging it for some reason. Has this thing got an inaccurate battery picture? It seems like it does.
That's no, maybe so.
And are you gonna go to normal or not?
Why?
Okay, fine. It'll be weird. I don't know if this will get unpopularity because of that. And Water Blast here is an episode, VHS, where I can't show you anything about it since there's no case. But Ash goes to do the Blaine Gym battle and then also goes to an island of Squirtles and Wartortles who have an alpha, which is a Blastoise, which keeps falling asleep to Jigglypuff yet again. That Jigglypuff has appeared quite a many times, which is uncaught. Which, can you tell it's uncaught?
Yeah, we could all kind of tell.
And Jigglypuff makes another appearance in this VHS in the first episode, Clefairy Tales. And there's Mewtwo, which, if you haven't seen the first movie, you wouldn't know about this armor. If you've only a handbook...
Mewtwo.
Yes. And this is a little circus thing where Mimey is introduced, which goes to Delia at the end. And that Nidoking is Gary's. And where Ash gets the 8th badge, and apparently there's more than 8 in Kanto for anime. Because, you know, Gary has 10, as an example.
Which is freaking screwed up. I mean, come on, people.
Well, maybe because... And here's the next one. Hang 10 Pikachu, where that blue-eyed Pikachu belongs to... What was his name again?
Victor, I believe.
Victor, okay. Don't worry, it's not blind or deformed or anything. Those blue eyes are normal.
It's shiny.
Shiny Pikachu barely looks different. It's slightly oranger. And that love indicates Bulbasaur's love.
Wartortle.
Yes. It's better than Twilight's love story.
Yes!
And
Pikachu's love for ketchup.
Yes. That Pikachu's nickname was Puka. It sounds like puke, yes. Don't try it.
Oh, I just realized that. Thank you for bringing it up.
No, he doesn't want to show me his face, which he hasn't done on camera.
No paparazzi, please.
I'm a paparazzi. I'm taking 30 pictures a second. Thank you. Does that count?
Just pictures of video.
Here's The Stars Are Born. The actual VHSO is called Showtime, and I hadn't mentioned this final badge is Clefairy on the side, and this one has Bulbasaur, which are okay. Not perfect, but the Meowth one is more. Metronome. Use explosion. He wasn't showing your face, it was just showing the frickin' stick. I mean, scroll. And here's inside the case VHS, which I believe I haven't shown for a while, which, there's Pikachu and Meowth on the front, which are never actually wearing those suits. But the other three are...
business, like show business.
What are you saying? You can't say it in your normal voice, can you? You have to talk in your weird voice because you're like Coach C, who is so X-File that he doesn't even want people to know his real voice. That's scary. The Stars Are Born, which I'm not going to read this again. Go on someone else's video, which who's probably shown these, so if you really want to read it. Or own these VHSs for $4 each. And you know how much this adds up to with like 26 of these? That's like nearly $100, if not more $100. I'm not going to do the math right now, which in fact... Wait. Yeah, at $4 each, that's over $100, because 25 times 4 is 126. So just a little over $100 for all these you see here. Just inside what's inside these two boxes plus that, which actually, maybe not, because some of these are Goodwill. Into the Arena is next, which is the first time that I got this for the Pokedex Century Moltres, but it's the first time in a TV episode that you hear a legendary's name. In an episode. Into the Arena, Be Kind, Please Rewind, probably from the video store of some kind, would say that. It even says Family Films, which makes it more likely, or a library one. I got this from Amazon or eBay, one of the two, I can't remember. And there's Marowak, and Pikachu uses some kind of...
Togepi has a goatee.
Except that's Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff, whatever.
He's a fan too, and he doesn't know. What are these objects for?
Don't you ever forget? Don't you ever mix up names?
Yes, but not like that. But it's clearly pink, and Togepi is white. Here's inside, as I said, it could be a library one or a video store one because of saying please kind, please rewind. And it's probably very kind to leave it all rewound for the next person. Round 1, which,